This is a day that the Lord has made. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Where is my pen? I cannot find it. Do not know. I do not know. Hello, whoever is there. Is there a lag or can you hear me? Okay, somebody liked and subscribed, or somebody liked and somebody's there apparently, but I can't. Nobody's commenting. Boo, is that you? Oh, I don't know. Well, let me not do that. Okay, I see hearts. Sugar, sugar, sugar. How are you? Welcome to my live stream. I'm glad you're doing good. I am bored out of my mind, y'all. There's a lot of things to do, but apparently I don't want to, so I thought, let me see who shows up here. Who shows up here? This is where I'm silly, you guys. I'm not really this. I'm a little extra on here, but this is my personality. I do it for the tube, for the YouTube. Okay, people usually say I do it for the gram, but is there such a thing on here? Howdy, y'all. Nobody wants to say anything? Nobody wants to tap, comment? Patrick, hello. Uh, I think you're capping, Patrick. I do appreciate your comment, but I don't think that is truth. So guys, I'm trying to teach myself calligraphy. Well, I've been trying. You got a dog and your dog name's Chance. Alrighty. Okay. You think I have gorgeous eyes. Why, thank you. Um, What is going on with y'all? What happened today? Anything exciting? What made you smile today? What made you... Did you do anything kind for someone? Did anyone do something kind for you? You wear glasses? Do you like wearing glasses? These are my favorite style. Okay, Patrick, but what about in your real life? Who did anyone make you smile? Yeah, I feel like I'm invisible behind my glasses. Like nobody looks at me when I wear my glasses. Family? All right. Okay, we're not doing that right now. Hello, Timothy Peters. He says, good evening. God bless you. Well, thank you. May you be blessed as well. In the name of Jesus Christ. Sugar saying hello again. Patrick, tell me something else, though. Tell me something else. Tell me something interesting. Okay, right now the sun is still up where I am at. Is the sun still up where you guys are? It's dark for Sugar. Patrick says I have a little place in Canada that makes me happy. Is that where you're at in Canada, Patrick? It's dark in Jersey. You know, ever since I watched the Jersey Shore, that's what I envision when I hear Jersey. My hair is crazy. I just put it up in a bun, no, in a ponytail, because I'm not going anywhere the rest of today. Oh, you're in Illinois. 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 Is the S silent? Or am I supposed to pronounce it? Pronunciate it. Illinois. Thank you. Hello, hello, everybody. Whoever is here. Welcome, welcome. Patrick says I have a beautiful smile. Well, thank you. You know, I appreciate you saying that. I don't like my smile myself. But aren't we like our worst critics? Okay, I'm horrible with nationality, and I should have this down packed by now. What is nationality? I was born here in the United States. Is anybody else here? Or is it just Patrick? You think I have good features? Why, thank you. Oh, they're from Spain. Okay, that's where it started, and then they traveled to Texas on my mother's side, and then they traveled to Mexico on my dad's side. Like both of my family, my parents, they come from Spain. Is what I know about my history. Just because of that, um, I don't like when people come on here and say, shout me out, say my name. Like, that's so annoying. I'm too old for that, y'all. That is annoying. Sicily and Ireland. How cool is that? You know, we're not quite sure where my son's father, where his nationality comes from. I'm thinking it might be Ireland, though. It's going to be my guess. Thank you, AA. I'm wearing it for the first time. It was a gift. Is that moving? Or is it just my imagination? I think I'm imagining things. P5 Fofana. Hello. No, it's not moving. Oh, goodness. What flag is that? Does anybody know what Dinesh put on there? Yo, I cannot really tell. It's making my eyes go cross-eyed. Abigail with the boot. Do you have school or are you at home? Like, is it summer break for you, Abigail? Are you going to be able to do that in the boot? Oh, like a school dance where if you want to dance with the guy to a slow song or whatever, that kind of a dance. Not where you are the one performing. Oh my gosh, Abigail. You might be the new Dolores. Dolores. Okay, what is it? What is the bad news? Mm. Okay. So you can sit down and relax your foot and still have a good time. Six people, six flags. Cool. I somewhat remember that, Abigail, now that you've said it. Oh my. Were they both expected or unexpected? And was that the grandma that was married to your grandpa that passed away? I've heard that deaths come in 3. So there's your 3rd. Hopefully there won't be any more for you, Abigail. I am really sorry to hear that. Oh, this is... Oh. You guys, I did not know this was in here. I just found myself some new artwork. And I had it all along. Some free artwork that I can frame. Yes. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, I see. Oh my goodness. How much did I pay for this book? Now, I have a calligraphy book, and it has nice examples, color. I could frame them. I did not know this existed. Nice. That made me happy. Oh, I'm sure you do. Yeah. It's hard not to miss our loved ones that have passed on. I'm going to go off camera really quickly. I got to do something. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. I'm back. My fan was too loud and it's not really hot. So why have it on? Well, Abigail, so you're still going to school tomorrow. Anybody else out there? Over the rainbow, over the mountain. Anyone there? This might be the time that I bring my guitar out. My favorite food. Mexican food. There's a lot of dishes within Mexican food that I like. So that would be, I guess, my all-time favorite. It's easy for me to make because I grew up, seeing the dishes made. So, what is my favorite color? He asks. Are you a girl or a guy? Let me show you. This is my favorite color. What did I write? Oh. Alright, is a girl. Alright, who else is out there? Anyone? Oh, I need to look to see what the schedule at the swimming pool is. I really want to go. I really want to go to the swimming pool. But I need to ask someone to go with me. Girl, I'm old. Don't you see my white hairs? That's all I'll say. I'm old. But I feel young. I feel young and the best I have ever been. I have a 16-year-old son. That might tell you more or less how old I am. I'm trying to text a few people that I know their messages to say, hey, I'm live if you want to join. This is sad when I have to figure out who is here. Drago, thank you for the like. How are you? Miguel, what? Where are you from? How old are you? What is this about? Oh my goodness. Oh, there he is. Do you know exactly where I'm from? I'm from Jersey. I'm 43. Oh, this is what I think about Jersey. What is this called? The fist pump. Go Jersey. Go Jersey. What is he doing? I see you. I'm talking to my son's dog. You're from France? Yeah, why are you attracted to me, Miguel? Ask yourself that. Maybe you are fooling yourself and you really aren't. Where is my stick? Jersey Shore and Jersey aren't the same? I thought they were. Drago, Drago. I'm not so good. That's why I'm sitting here, y'all. I'm bored out of my mind, even though I have lots of things to do. I'm here. I even message people like that I know who come on my life. I'm like, come to my life, please. We'll see if they show up. How are you? How's everybody? Whoever is here, how are you? Did that message go through? Okay, so I intend to stay live until, there's no more light because I'm not turning on the light. Thank you, Drago. There's a plane passing through. Yeah, I'm bored. And I lost my favorite pen. I don't know where it went. Actually, no. I don't know where it went. Not there. Maybe it's in my purse. Maybe. Can you guys read that? I know this is like flipped, but can you read? Can anybody tell me what's on this pen? You got it, Timothy. I've had this pen since I was about, I want to say 16, 17 years old. Well, it came in a package of 3, so I have all of them. And you know what I do? I just refill. I pull that out and put in a new one. So that's not the right color. It should be pink, right? But yeah, that's what I do to keep using this. Isn't that smart? Aren't I smart? So I never have to throw my pen away. I just change this out. Okay, Drago has cheers. Casanova is here. You're right. It's a pen that keeps on giving. I'm happy to see Casanova. So you heard me explain it. Casanova, I'm so bored. I'm bored out of my mind. How was your day, Casanova? Abigail, why did you leave me? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You guys can do whatever you want. And you're not in caps. That's nice, Abigail. Casanova says, when I get bored, I go and take it by the hour shower, and then when I come out, I feel refreshed and I put my head on that pillow and I'm knocked out. Okay, if it was later in the day, that's what I do sometimes too. I'm like, let me just go to sleep. But I do have to be somewhere later today. Ooh, speaking of that, I might go live later too. From my car. I think you remember that, Casanova. I've done lives sitting in my car. Cesar, hola. Abigail, yeah, you need to be with your family instead of here on YouTube. I'm sure your family should be getting together. At least that's what my family does. Yes, sleep is good. Cesar, I'm doing good. Estoy bien. Casanova, how is the weather right now? Abigail, I really think you should be with your family because maybe it's people you won't see for a long time. The best life is being in your kitchen, but that's just. Oh, yes, you said that the other day. That's your favorite place. Yeah, I do like being in my kitchen. You know what? I think being alone, I don't know, it's hard. It's hard. Abigail says, I'm in bed. It's 9:39. Oh, but you can't sleep. Okay. Yeah, it is 6:40 over here, so I've got a lot of time. Casanova says the weather over here is cool and calm and collective for right now. No more raining cats and dogs. Oh, good. Timothy says, do you have a favorite movie? Not really. I, during the holidays, I do, like, I have to watch Christmas Vacation more than once. I have to watch The Grinch during the holiday season. But overall, there isn't a movie that I'm like, I have to watch it. You know what? I have not watched The Greatest Showman. But I do like that one song. There's one song I really like from that soundtrack. Casanova says, kitchens, where is that? That's where you get your energy from, and that's where all the goodies are at. Amen to that, Casanova. Timothy says, Christmas Vacation is hilarious. Yes, as a matter of fact, Casanova came in. His first comment reminded me of the Christmas Vacation. He was like, that's a gift that keeps on giving. Abigail says, which one? Which Grinch? I like the Grinch with Jim Carrey. Like the real people. Casanova says, yeah, being alone could be boring, but at the same time, you get to know yourself very well and you get to entertain yourself and keep yourself busy. I need to do that all again. I need to remember how to entertain myself. Like, this is my form of entertainment, but I need to remember. Okay, what was Abigail saying? Which one? The Jelly of the Month Club. Oh, which Greatest Showman song? Abigail, you don't know who the Grinch is. Okay. It's a song where it's the lady dressed in like a white dress singing. I can't think of the words right now. I'm surprised that you didn't say Home Alone. I'm not really a Home Alone fan. I mean, it will make me laugh every time I watch it. But if I was to go a whole Christmas season without watching it, I'm going to be okay. Enough or something like that. That's the Greatest Showman song. I think it has enough in the title. Um, but yeah, I don't really have any favorite movies. I like a lot. Yes, that song. That is one of my favorite songs overall. I'm trying to think right now. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I've heard that song because I didn't watch the movie. Casanova says, yeah, it's good to be in your zen, in your peaceful place where nobody to bother you. Cesar thinks I'm muy bonita. Thank you, Cesar. Casanova says, but yet at the same time, everybody wants company and compassion. Yes. We were designed to, I believe, this is what I think, to have human connection, like in person. Who is Draco kissing? Boombastic. I was hoping somebody would come on. Casanova, I'm so glad he came on. I mean, there's been people here, but I've connected with some people, you know what I mean? And alive is not alive until some of my peeps come here. My special peeps. Casanova is one of them. Boombastic is one of them. Abigail, I'm kind of getting to know you, but sometimes you annoy me, Abigail. Like, she says she's never heard of the Grinch. That's annoying. Okay, let me be nice. Let me be nice. Yes, Abigail. He's green. He's very popular at Christmas time. They've made several different versions of the Grinch. The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Okay, do you live under a pineapple, under the sea, Abigail? To me, you come across as a person that rather read a book than look at a movie. Casanova, I am a bookworm. And I do enjoy reading books. Yeah, the movie, if there's a movie based off of a book, the movie is never as good as the book. César said, hasta mañana, mi princesa hermosa, que descanses y tengas dulces sueños. Gracias, César, igualmente. You know what? Cesar is from Houston too, I think. Okay, Abigail. Have a good night. You know what? I don't know if where she's from, but I couldn't deal with that anymore, you guys. Not right now. I'm trying to have fun right now. Oh, it is the Dallas. Okay, Cesar. Omar Zaman. Welcome, welcome. Casanova, she must have been living under a rock for a very long time. Okay, does everyone else know who the Grinch is? Put a 1 in if you know who the Grinch is. When I said that. Put the 1 if you know who the Grinch is. Put it 2 if you know who lives under a pineapple in the sea. Draco, if you love me, show your face. If you love me, send me a super chat. Drago. I see you. Yes, I do. The dog's looking at me, you guys. Omer Zamani knows who the Grinch is. Okay, 2. Do you know who lives under a pineapple under the sea? All right, enough of that. What is up with you guys? How is it going? I'm home alone with lots of things to do, but I would rather be sitting right here with each one of you. I think that's Casanova who keeps pushing the emojis. Omar, you said, did I find a friend? Let me see. What did I send you? Let me see what I messaged you. Oh, I thought you knew. Casanova put a 1. Drago, can I write to you on your email? Why do you want to write to me, Drago? I don't even know what you look like. I don't. You're like stranger danger to me. Omar Zaman says, no, who is it? You should resume them or call 911 if you don't want to get involved. Wait a minute, Omar. What did I say? Casanova says, no, I definitely don't know that one. Oh, you don't know SpongeBob. SpongeBob SquarePants. He lives under the pineapple, under a pineapple, under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay. The only reason I know about SpongeBob is because of my son. SpongeBob, I believe, started when he was a baby. I don't even know. I'm guessing right now. Absorbent and yellow and porous as he. SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, Timothy knows. Omar says call 911 if you don't want to get involved. SpongeBob is horrible. I'm sorry, ignore him. Weird stuff. I did not allow my child to watch that, okay? But my parents, they took care of my son for me. And when I'd go to pick him up after work, sometimes that was what was playing, and that's when I knew they allowed him to watch it. Gavin? Gavin looks like Squidward. What is going on? I don't know what the dog is doing. I'm trying to figure out. Casanova says you already know. Oh, it's not the dog making noise. It's somebody else. You know who else looks like Squidward? Let my son watch Knight Rider. I try to get him to watch the older movies, but he hasn't. Has anyone watched the movie Minecraft? Because the villagers look like Squidward. Gavin, I'm going to look at your picture to see if you do look like Squidward. Oh, he doesn't even have a picture. This is dog, a cat. All right, you guys, what is going on? Omar Zaman, did you say you were a songwriter? Can you confirm that? Because Omar says, I think the movie The Omen would be good for... No, Omar, I would not. I would not show my child that. So you, hey, Mr. Maintenance, how's it going? You know what? Speaking of plumber, today where I work at, the toilet was plugged up. Not my office, but one of the apartments. And so my maintenance guy was he was trying to unclog it, but I don't know if he was successful. I'll find out tomorrow. Oh my goodness. I don't know what he was using. He had the hose and I don't know, some kind of... The only reason I know is because I had to ask him a question, and so who's knocking? And I went out to, when I went to find him, he was at the sewer thing. If there was knocking, it was probably me. Oh, Casanova, I was thinking about you when you said that the door rang, but nobody was there. Okay, guys, one time there was the weather was really bad at nighttime, like when we were sleeping. It was loud, it was windy. And somebody... I don't know if I was already looking out at my camera outside or if it recorded, but someone rang the doorbell. It was a recording, so I looked at my recording. I think some kind of big bug came flying and pushed the doorbell. There was no other explanation of who rang the doorbell. Oh, you charge for live stream service? Oh, wow. That's a good way to make money. Yeah. So yeah, believe that there was a bug that came flying really with force and pushed my doorbell. I almost forgot about that. But I was just thinking. That Casanova listened to my world. I'm teaching myself how to write calligraphy. And I didn't realize it, but it has really cool look. It has projects for me. But that's a cool picture to frame. So it has a lot of cool pictures in here. Omar says, too many miles in between. I wish that you was here, but I'm going to sit back and drink a beer. I can feel you in the air. Those are some of your lyrics. Nice, Omar. Casanova says, I like that name, Mr. Maintenance. Anybody got any clogged pipes? Yeah, so I might be framing some of these. Oh look, I'm not too crazy over the word inside this design, but that's cute. Okay, when I was growing up with my, oh, this is cute. Fancy. When I was growing up, my babysitters was my great aunt. She had an old-fashioned typewriter that they had sitting outside. They weren't taking care of it or anything. So I would go over there, and I loved to type. And I'll tell you guys a fun fact about me. I used to type the fastest in all of my typing classes. Omar says, yeah, at the doctor. It's been a long time since I've actually used a typewriter, though. I used to use a typewriter in one of my jobs I had. Casanova remembers typewriters. Or typing classes. Mr. Maintenance is an experienced plumber and charged for service. Yep. I don't know if I would... I mean, I guess that's where the world is going, to virtual service, but I think I would rather have a plumber in person. How does that go for you, Mr. Maintenance? Has anybody, okay, speaking of virtual visits and virtual service, have you ever had a virtual doctor visit? I'm sure everybody did, especially after the pandemic. Casanova, there's no other explanation. You have it recorded and nobody's in front of that camera. Yes. Omar Z says, my babysitter was crazy. She would pretend that she was an alien type writer. You used to be, and typewriters used to be expensive. Yeah, I'd never really had surveillance until I started living here. And then not that I felt it was a bad neighborhood, because it's actually a really nice neighborhood. But it became more, I guess, common to have surveillance by the time I moved into this house. I think Casanova was saying definitely got to have surveillance around your property. Hello, hello, Lady Sky. Lady Sky, did you ever use a typewriter? Let me find that picture. Let's see if I can find it again. There it is. I'm doing good. I was a little bored, that's why I came on here. Draven says hello. Sugar says, what do you do for a hobby? I kind of have a lot of hobbies. Like, my newest hobby is going to be learning calligraphy. Is this considered a hobby? Casanova and Omar Z, I have to figure out what you guys say. Type. Mr. Maintenance says, Lady Sky sounds familiar. Draven says, good evening. Omar Z says, my type skills was bad. I had 20 letters per minute. That is very bad, Omar. Were you typing with one finger? Let me see. These are really girly. They're all girly pictures. Hello, Astro. How are you? What? Oh, you got this. That's kind of cool. Omar, it doesn't matter where you are. Make the best of it. Like, you be the light. He said it was a bad school. Mr. Maintenance says, okay, cool. And Astro says, I'm doing good. I'm so bored. Astro, I was bored too. That's why I'm here. I'm going to... I haven't even taught myself guitar, but I want to teach myself calligraphy. I tend to start a lot of things and I don't finish. I don't follow through. I've learned that about myself. I just get... I don't know if I get bored or what. Casanova says, nope, but I know people that do that all the time. I'm more face with my doctor. You know, because I have to travel to the doctor. I do, and depending on the situation, you know. For instance, I didn't do it this time, but when I had an eye, I just did it virtual, and they were able to prescribe the antibiotic eye drop. It saved me time and money because I would have had to travel like 30 minutes to get to them. So, but there are other, doctor visits that I would rather have it in person. Astro says that happens a lot. Omer says, yeah, when people is getting thrown down the stairs, not good. At your school. Oh, wow. Mr. Maintenance says, anyone needs plumbing advice, I'm just a video call away. Casanova says, no, but it's always good to have an extra eye out if you want to call it. You had to have an option, right? More than one option. Omer Z says, yeah. Casanova says, it makes you sleep better. Well, it makes me sleep better knowing that I have the eye in the sky or in front of my house, surrounding my house. Oh, I think we're talking about different things, Casanova. You're talking about surveillance. Yeah, that too. It is nice to have surveillance. I like that I'm able to look, like say I'm at work, I can just pull up my camera on my phone and see what's happening at home. I do like that. Casanova. Omar Zaman, are you also still talk texting? Talk typing? Oh, what to do, what to do. You gotta think for the mailman. So I turn on my camera to see the mailman, is that what you're saying? Actually, no, I don't. It's a mail lady. I don't know when the last time we had a mailman. There's ladies. Do you guys have a mailman or a mail woman where you live at? You know what? I've always seen women the past, I don't know how many years. The mail lady across from my brother's house, she drives up the driveway of my brother's neighbor to put the mail in his box because his mailbox is weird. It's right by his it's like right along the driveway. My brother's mailbox is right at his front door. So his mailman has to walk to his door. Did you say trans? Oh no. If I ever have a transfer mail person, oh no. I think I'm gonna freak out. Oh my, oh my goodness. I think bombastic. You think Furious, oh, that's what you're saying. You think Furious is not who he says he is. You guys, I'm wearing this shirt. It's tight on me. It looks okay from here up, but it's too tight. I'm very curious. Yeah, Furious doesn't show his face. He described himself, but I don't know. He says he's married to a woman. Who knows? Who really knows who is behind the camera? Behind the comment. Omar says you can bet on the table is not going to help the moving mask. Beat on the table is not going to help the moving mask. I'm not sure what Omar says. Casanova says that's very convenient. Drago says 101. Okay. The sun is setting, the sun is setting. Yep. Where's the ladies? Where are the ladies at? I don't know. Have you seen the movie Mask? Yes, Omar, with um, Jim Carrey. Add little chihuahuas, he said. No, the one with Share 3. um, you told me about this before, didn't you, Omar? Oh no, that was somebody else. I think so. It was an old movie, right? The guy looks like. I'm going to charge my phone because I might go live one more time while I wait for my son to get off of work. It's been a while since I've done this. Why am I doing that? It's going to be all sticky. Casanova has a mailman man. Yeah, there hasn't been mailman man since I was a little kid. Bombassa's got the eyes. Don't start them tarot cards. Omar. That's getting old, Omar. Because you know I don't do tarot cards. LOL. She's back. She's back. First of all, Abigail, you're too young. You're a kid. And you don't understand our conversations because you are a kid. Bombastic. Oh my goodness. You know, I think I'm highly relatable, which is why you probably want to be here. But you're not relatable to me. And that's the problem. No, I'm not leaving. I'm staying. But I will be leaving later to go pick up my son. And I'll probably go live. But you guys will probably be asleep because you guys are on different time zones than me. Oh no, I timed out the wrong person. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. Boombastic, I'm sorry. That's the second time I've done that, you guys. I put the wrong person on timeout. Hello, Anushri. Anushri? Omar says my mom is playing tricks on me. What is she doing, Omar? Cassandra says, you know that happened to me one time online that I thought I was talking to a woman and she ended up being a he, she. Oh my goodness, Casanova. Bland says, God bless you. It's starting to get dark. Is that what you mean? I think Casanova is about 4 minutes behind the conversation or 5 minutes. So I'm trying to keep up with him and trying to keep. Well, that's how it is all the time. I'm trying to keep up with each one of you, your conversations. I think I lost Bombastic, and that was an accident. We had a granny trying to get a job at the liquor store with the mustache. Okay, so she didn't get the job, Omar? Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I should turn the light on. Oh my goodness. Omar Z, do you, because of the job you have, do you have women who try to give you their phone number or, you know what I mean? They try to get your attention? Almost dropped something. Yeah, but mostly they want free stuff. Oh. So are you able to determine who is being serious versus who wants the free stuff? Okay, guys, I didn't think I was gonna last very long in here. I'm gonna move into some light. Maybe I'll go sit outside. What is the temperature outside? Not yet. It's too warm. Getting into the algorithm. Omar, you go to their house? Oh my goodness. See, I need a job where I can be around people. Maybe I will find my future husband if I'm around more people. So you can tell if you were to go to their house or if you were to talk to them on the phone. Not at the liquor store. No. Um, I don't know. I I am determined that I'm going to find my future husband this year. And we're already almost halfway through the year and there has been no progress on that. That's frustrating. I just now realized that. We're like hitting half the year and I have no progress. Now, there's no one at the library, but I think I have to go to the grocery store every day, even if I'm not going to buy anything, and just pretend like I'm shopping. Like Casanova says, it happens. Sometimes you think you get the right one. Oh, that just made me depressed thinking about that. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to get depressed. Justin, I'm doing all right. How are you? Omar Z says, but just make yourself friendly. You won't attract anything if you look mean. That's true. Thank you for that tip, Omar Zaman. I have to go in like I'm happy. Smile and wave at everybody. or what? Hmm. Oh, goodness. Oh, Boombastic. I'm sorry that I accidentally timed you out earlier. I meant to time out Abigail. Um, okay, so on here, I do get a lot of like, oh, you're pretty, you're beautiful, blah, 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 blah. But in person, I don't get that, Boombastic, because they don't know my heart. You know, in person, they're judging off of what you look like, apparently. So they don't know my heart. So that's kind of, I guess, my struggle. Omar Z says, and make eye contact, but not at the crazy old guy. Casanova says, but now I pay attention to the hands and the shoulders and the Adam's apple. Oh, I know, right? That's true. That's what I told my son. I'm like, you're gonna struggle to find the right person in this crazy generation. Boombasket says nothing. There's nothing but losers on the internet. Desperate guys. uh, yeah. DL down low, guys. Boo is there. Boo, are you a man or a woman? Before you go, can you tell us? Omar says true. And Boombastic says Imagine said, I could not say that. I'll have to walk around like, hey, how are you? And just be smiling and waving and making eye contact so I look friendly, right? Is that what I got to do? It's up to you. It's your world. Amen. Yep. Very true. See, I think it is be approachable. I think is what Omar Z is saying. I don't know if it's too. Actually, I don't have. Okay, I'm not bold enough to walk up to a man and be like, "Hey, are you single? I would like to get to know you." Like, I'm not bold enough to do that, you guys. Plus, it seems too masculine to do that. Bombastic has a lot to say. You know what? I'm gonna go to the light. Let me turn the camera off real quick. I need to go where there's light because it's getting too dark. Boombastic, type it in. Type it in. Okay, let's turn the light on. Excuse me. Okay, guys, I'm putting you back on a tripod. It gets frustrating, but as soon as you can just block it out of your mind and just let it gravitate to you. Oh, you guys probably are so annoyed with me, always talking about how I'm waiting for my future husband and blah blah blah. Okay, this is not a good look at all. The shadows are not good either, but whatever. Even when they dress, even with the way you dress, men hit on you, Boombastic. Handsome men hit on me, sexy men with money. I don't get that, Boombastic. No, but no one is hitting on me. It's like the blind leading the blind. Girl, you're gonna have to teach me how you, I don't know, teach me something. Yeah, the grocery store. Casanova, I'm gonna have to take I'm gonna have to take all of your guys' pointers. This is not good lighting though. Let me sit over here. I am driving myself crazy. Get over here. Okay, that did not help much, y'all. Yeah, have a good vibe. From Turkey, from Nepal. If someone asks you your job, tell them you are a retired jet fighter plane operator. You spent 7 years in Pakistan. What are you talking about, Omar? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me think about the times I was hit on. What was I wearing? How did... one time I was wearing a sleeveless top and like capri pants. Another time I was wearing like the leggings, black leggings, and I think I just had a t-shirt. And the other time I remember I had a skirt on, like a dress. I don't know, I'm just trying to remember. How was I? I don't know. Don't know, y'all. But whenever I do have a date or whatever, y'all are going to know about it. One of them calls me his brownie. And we hug. Oh, wow. Anushree, how old are you? Okay. All you can do is just be yourself and own it, and a strong that you got will definitely gravitate to the right person. hmm I'm trying to not get into the funk that I felt like it was coming on, but then I was able to like push it away. But my funk is I don't have anybody. And then thinking about it, it's gonna be June, which is like halfway point for the year, and there's no progress on me meeting my future husband. Oh, there is one place that people work at, and they almost always find somebody. I might have to be a prison guard, a prison officer. They do make good money. Oh my goodness. You want the husband too much. Yes, I do, Omar. I do, I do. Miracle! He said that would be fun. You should. Yeah. My cousin, who was, I don't know, to be honest, if she was single for a long time, but she had a boyfriend when she was in high school. And I didn't hear about a boyfriend until very recently, and now she's just a few years younger than me, but she works at a jail. Yeah, who has a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or a husband, wife in here? Bombastic wants to know. You could see me dressed as a CEO. Casanova said no. Oh goodness. Oh, now Casanova is right. Not lagging anymore. But maybe it was just that you were busy doing something else before you would answer. Miracle, my day was pretty good. How about yours? Omar Z said his last girlfriend was a prison guard. I believe you, Omar. I believe you. Miracle says it was good. I did Lyft all day for extra cash. All right, Miracle. Was that your first time, or have you always done that and you just never said anything? Casanova says, so are you saying it's right for a man to do that, but not for a woman? That's what you're saying. To be a, I think he's asking, maybe Boombastic, to be a prison guard And a woman wouldn't be a prison guard. Miracle says, I do it a lot, but I just don't say it often. I'll even drive before I go to work. Nice. I try to DoorDash before work, and here lately I'm not getting any orders. It's a little bit frustrating. Casanova says you are excused. Bombasi says I'm just staying quiet. I'll put the phone down. I'll still support with my view. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on. Omar Z says, I don't think it's right for women to ride a bicycle. Omar, are you kidding? I know Omar jokes a lot. Casanova says, no, I didn't say something that you want. You know, we all want something out of life, and that's what you want. Do you remember me, ma'am? Not really, Pog. Miracle says, I know it's because they did a time block with your DoorDash, so I don't do it because they want you to commit to a certain amount of time. That is true, Miracle. Yeah. No, so many wreck. I think is what Omar said. Yes, I usually try to DoorDash before I go to work. It's too hot to do it at lunch, and I was DoorDashing at night when it was cool, but I, I just I just decided I'm gonna do it in the morning before work. That's the only time. Oh. I will not pay $35 for one large pizza from DoorDash. You know, there are some places I DoorDash from and some places I don't, personally. Because sometimes, yeah, they'll charge you more per item on DoorDash than if you went in person. So there are a few restaurants, though, that charge the same on the app as they would if you went in person. Those are the places I order from because it is ridiculous. Abigail, you're a child, and I don't need children here. I already told you we cannot. I don't relate. You can't relate to me, and I'm not relating to you either. Uber Eats is good. They do a lot of BOGOs for cheap. You know what? I think Uber Eats is becoming more used here where I'm at. But I just use DoorDash. Casanova says yes, the tax does add up. Omar Z says yeah, it is. Yeah, I paid for the DoorDash pass, which I can't even remember what I paid for. So it was a one time for a whole year. And it's nice because I can have it delivered to my child if I need to, or I can order wherever I'm at. Like, say I'm at work and I want DoorDash delivered to me. I could do that. I haven't done it yet, y'all. But I might. One day I might be like, I'm hungry while I'm at work. It's convenient, so you're paying for convenience is what it comes down to. I'm sitting here just looking at myself in the camera. Wearing this tight shirt. Casanova says, yeah, at the end of the day, if you go pick it up, you have to spend money on gas. So it all, yeah, it's your time that it takes to get there. The gas, you're right. Some things are worth it. One thing I don't like, though, through DoorDash, you can't really like customize your order. Versus if you went in person, you could do more customization. Like, say you don't want ice in your drink or you want easy ice. You can't do that on the DoorDash app. Or say you want to substitute onion rings for french fries. We're really talking about DoorDash. Okay, Omar says I could get 2 large pizzas for $18. Casanova says, so it is very convenient. That's what you're paying for. Yep. Yes, indeed. That is true. It's convenient for the person who doesn't have a car. I know, right, Casanova? um, I kind of ate dinner, I kind of didn't. But at this point, I don't think I'm eating anything. Yeah, I think in about 30 minutes, I'm going to head over to pick up my son. Because I think he said he's getting out in an hour. And if not, I'm going to be sitting out there for longer. And we'll see all the people who are door dashing. All the people getting their DoorDash orders. Or I could go door dashing right now. I don't feel like it though. I heard pizza in the conversation and I still got a half a pizza that I ordered earlier. Sharon says 1 hour. But I think it's a little on the late side to be eating that heavy at this time of night. Yes. Drago is back. If Bombastic is still here listening. I wonder if she asked. I wonder why she asked who has a partner. Sharon says that's actually true because my mom would, if I were eating pizza at this time of night. Oh, look, I got reversible nail color. It's a nude color, and you flip it, it's purple. The Twilight Zone, what is that, Omar? Is that a show? Yeah. It's reversible nail color. Oh my goodness. That is two color. Too funny. Two colors. I don't think I watched it, Omar. Yeah, I'm not sure that I did. You think I should watch Twilight Zone? I have a gel manicure and I just painted on top of it. It's hard to get gel manicures off. Nobody asked Drago that I don't need that. I don't know, some things are just a little. No, it doesn't hurt. It's because the the gel color was starting to lift. You see, like again right there. It lost its I guess adhesion. Is that a word? I think I know why Boombastic. And yeah. I just let it come off on its own because it'll mess up my nail if I was to force it off. Which I kind of did mess up my nail. You see that? The lighter spots, like, are messed up on my fingernail. All right, y'all. Oh no, I have a pumpkin that I probably need to throw in the trash. I've had it since September. I need to go throw that tomorrow. I'm not gonna cook it. I kept saying I'm going to cook it. I'm gonna make pumpkin empanadas, and I never did. Did I do something special this weekend? Um, I went to my friend's house. She was celebrating graduation. Omar says, "Do you remember the Real World MTV where they would fight over food? Have Chinese friends that can fix you." Was that when there were strangers who would live together in a house, Omar? I think so. Yeah, I did used to watch that. Over food, have a Chinese friend that can fix you. Are you talking about my Nell that you have a Chinese friend that can fix this? My favorite TV show? Mm. Omar. I really don't watch TV. I watch Netflix and Hulu. I would say right now my favorite TV show is Fox News. It is Casanova. It's a long time to have a pumpkin. They last for a long time though. I have it in a bag sitting on top of my fridge. Probably not the best place for it either. I don't smell anything though or see anything dripping, so I think it's okay. Do you like empanadas, Casanova? Ooh, pumpkin empanadas is one of my favorites. I'm not too crazy over pumpkin pie, but I do like pumpkin empanada. Omar says, "Yeah, my mom kept the Christmas tree up until July." Oh my goodness. Probably Sharon, if you're a kid, that's probably why you're lost in our conversation. You just don't understand. Omar, what traditional food would your mom make? What about you, Casanova? What would be a traditional food that your mom used to make? I, I feel like I'm too close. The seeds? The pumpkin seeds? Oh, the baked seeds. Your mom didn't make anything you liked? Is that what you're saying? Oh. Or you don't like pumpkin in general? Your dad would do the cooking? Or what did you like that your dad cooked? Okay, tomorrow this is what not today, but tomorrow, or it might have to wait for Friday. If that pumpkin is still good, I need to bake it ASAP. Yep. Casanova, I do like that. I do like to make tamales. Especially because I get to determine how much masa I put in there, which I like a lot of masa, and I determined how much meat. Yes, I do like that. You know, my mom would mix beef and pork Like, I think she would do like I don't know, 70% beef and 30% pork. But when I'm making tamales, I've just done beef. And you know, the other tamale I like to make, which y'all, I might make some because it's gonna make me want some now. Green corn tamales. Those are good. So good. Omar C says he would make kebabs and Indie style chicken on the grill even when it was snowing. Oh, that's cool. Omar Z, do you have any brothers and sisters? Yeah, if I have pumpkin pie, it's a small sliver, and I have to I have to have it with whipped cream. Casanova, I make pecan pie, and if I should say so myself, it is really good. Oh, you have one brother in New York City. Oh yeah. My pecan pie is so good that people want my recipe. But it's not really my recipe. It's just it came from the cookbook that my mom used to have. Oh yes, I could eat a pecan pie. It is definitely time consuming, but it's worth it. You know, the time consuming part about the tamales is the preparing. But it's not too bad. It is worth it. Like, not the cooking of the meat, not the preparation of the masa, not, you know, none of that. It's the actual assembly time. That's what's time consuming. Omar Z says my mom actually makes really good guacamole and enchiladas. Nice, Omar. I never heard of that. You know, I did try the tamale from my grocery store, which I'm thinking about trying it again. On Fridays, they usually have three for $5. If it's not, you pay like $3 each tamale. The first time I ordered them, it was like they weren't fully cooked, so it didn't taste that great. But I'm tempted to try it again. Definitely the Mexican restaurant here in town. Oh, they make good tamales. And they're like $4.99 each one. So it's pricey. Omar Z, have you ever had tamales? You guys, okay, she used to rip off the grocery store to get free avocados. Oh no. Omar Plummer is here. So When I first started dating my son's father, I made him chocolate chip cookies. He was like, those are the best chocolate chip cookies he said he ever had. Casanova says, well, there you go. You very crafty when it comes to your business in the kitchen. Omar Z says, not a big fan of tamales. Uh, you're not. Casanova says, no, that's. Oh, I already read that. Cook. Oh, it's not the same one. A woman to have to also cook and bake. Don't get no better. So, see, I need a shirt when I go into the grocery store. I can cook and I can bake. Maybe I need to carry like a sample with me. No, because I'm joking. I am really joking here. Hello, Omar Plummer. Can you imagine me walking around with samples in the grocery store? Be like, I have a shirt that says I am single and then have my samples. Casanova says, is the smell and just the whole purpose of interacting with your people, and at the end of the day, you all get together, enjoy your hard work. Yeah, when you make tamales, for sure. For sure. Omar Z says, my mom used to tell me to. Oh no, Omar. You know what? I'm pretty sure there was a time or two that my parents told me the same. And I was like, we're not supposed to do this. I can't think. Um, Let me see. Well, like for instance, my dad would taste the fruit, while we're grocery shopping. And you got to pay for that, right? Oh no, Omar. So that would be one incident, but I don't think, no, I don't think they really said anything else other than I know that's what my dad would do. She was Omar. Bostic, are you still listening? Omar Plummer is here. But what my mom would do, like say we went to go buy socks. She would open up the package and like check what size the sock was and then put it back in the package, would grab a new unopened package to buy it. And I'd be like, Mom, why don't you just take the package that you opened? Like, it makes no sense to me. Some people are stingy with their meat, and it's mostly masa. You're right, Casanova. That is true. Casanova says when you get the right tamale, you're definitely going to go back for another dozen. Big Don says good night. You know what? After work tomorrow, no, I can't do it tomorrow. Friday. I'm definitely going to have me a tamale on Friday. Whether it's from the grocery store or from the restaurant. I need a tamale now. Omar Z says, you can't do that anymore, too many cameras. Very true, Omar. Very true. I guess Boombastic isn't here and Omar Plummer. I don't know if Omar Plummer is still here. I go out walking after midnight. That's how dark it is right now. It looks like midnight. Oh, Boombastic is here. I don't know if Omar Plummer is still here. He's looking for you, Boombastic. What would be the title for the t-shirt, Casanova? Don't be stingy with the meat. Don't be stingy with the meat in the tamale. Is that the shirt? Or you find the right tamale, you go back for a dozen. Omar Z says, "Do you have the people that hold up sign and dance in front of buildings?" Sometimes. For when it's tax season, they do that for the tax places. That's about the only place that I know of here in town. Casanova says, "You know, like they say, a way to a man's heart is through his stomach." Oh, you're talking about the shirt where I should wear and it says, "I'm single," and then go around with the samples. Hello, Mia. Excuse me, you guys. I just burped. That was rude. Hello, Lucy. Mia, remind me which Mia you are, because I have quite a few Mias. And your picture and the way you write your name does not look familiar. Omar Plummer is saying Bastic. Omar Z says you can do it to say I'm ready and willing on your t-shirt. No, that is not what I would put. Where? Okay, Omar Plummer, there is Boombastic saying, "What's up, Omar P. O'Nell? You are a charismatic woman. Me love." Okay. Mia says, "I'm the one that always changes a profile picture and that loves music." Oh, you are a Swiftie fan, right? Yeah, it has been a very long time. It's been a very long time. How are you, Mia? Lucy says, "My husband's boyfriend just got ordained." What? Okay, you're the one, but that's nonsense. We got to put you out. Casanova says, "That is so funny. When my dad used to stay with me, he goes straight to the half a gallon of chocolate milk to start drinking it like he done paid for it. I used to walk away from him." Omar Plummer says he's here wondering, Bess. Mia has been busy. About what? Omar P. Boombastic says. Omar Z says, yeah, he has Agent Orange. Agent Orange. I'm messing with my nails because now it's gonna bother me until I get all these nails off. Somebody's calling me. I'll be right back, you guys. Let me make sure my shirt Is that my kid? Hey, baby. Get off. Okay, I'll be right there. Okay, love you. Y'all, my boy got off early, apparently, so I got to go pick him up. um, I'm gonna leave this on. If you guys want to chat while I'm gone, you can, okay? Sorry, I'm back. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and end my live stream. Um, yeah, my child got off early, I think. A little bit earlier than I thought. But I'm glad you guys were chatting, keeping each other company. I was reading the comments to catch up. Sorry to hear that you got hurt, Omar Plummer. Hope everything will be fine. Um, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end chat with my child. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. It's always wonderful. I'm glad when you guys show up and keep me company. I send y'all peace, love, and know that Jesus Christ loves you the most. See you guys tomorrow.